It's episode 28, people. Welcome back to Bread and Toast Talk.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Toast Talks, everybody. Yeah, we're recording this on 9/11, and uh, yeah, for everyone. Well, me being from New York, Tyler's from Florida, but we grew up in New York, and yeah, I don't really remember it happening because we were both too young. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was very detrimental. A lot of people lost their lives, and now we're recording on the history, on the not history, the anniversary of that. Um, just because that happened to line up on our schedule. So there's that. But aside from that, Tyler, how you been doing this past week?
Man, first of all, before we even say how I'm fucking feeling, we gotta tell them why we missed last week.
That's a fact because last week we were supposed to record, but it was Memorial Day weekend. Mans was catching up with some family. Tyler wasn't feeling so well. He was getting hit with some, what was it, just some headaches and just crappy. He was in the shits.
This man's just called fucking day Memorial Day.
Yeah, Memorial Day, Labor Day. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, that Friday, man, my fucking head hurt so bad all day. I wasn't feeling it anyway.
Yeah,
So,
he wasn't. Yeah, he was out of commission, and I was out of town. So yeah, no connection out in the sticks. I went out into the mountains, up into the Adirondacks to see some cousins of mine. But it was a fun time. I was gone like the whole weekend. Got work off. We were chilling out there. But that's stories for later on. I'll get later into that. Um, but yeah, freaking. What were you? What was up
yeah,
with you?
yeah, so, yeah, dude, the reason I think I had a headache that Friday is because I had quite a fucking week. It was it was the fucking first week of school.
Mm-hmm.
All the fucking kids are back, so
Yep. Yep.
that makes my job a lot harder as a painter because I can't do no painting inside. Like I gotta figure out shit to do outside, you know. So
Mm.
Mans goes to the school, and I don't like nobody tells me what to expect with like the kids being back and shit. So I go to the school, and I was like painting lines out in the fucking parking lot, and usually Mans checks the fucking radar before he starts painting outside because, I don't want it to fucking rain on the paint. That'd be kind of unfortunate. Well, I didn't fucking check the radar and it fucking poured and there was paint all over this fucking parking lot. First fucking day of school. And yeah, it was fucking rough. There was paint everywhere. I'm out in the pouring rain with like a fucking brush and shit trying to like push it all towards the drain. And then ended up doing it again. And then I ended up doing it again the next day, like fucking 2 or 3 times again. And man just got stuck out in the rain a bunch of fucking times. Paint fucking everywhere, all over this fucking parking lot, out in the pouring rain. Shit fucking sucked. So I was just like, hey, fuck this school. And by Friday, my head was hurting so bad because I was just fed up, man. I got stuck in the fucking rain way too many times.
Man was huffing paint for no reason, over and over, just getting it washed away. By the time Friday rolled around, he was fucking fed up with it.
Man,
And and I remember you sent me a video. You were painting with some fucked up ass old, like nasty, like separated. It wasn't even regular like road paint at that point.
yeah, dude. Some of the fucking shit that they give us, it just that paint that I sent you the other day, the stuff that was for a different job. Still the same thing, painting fucking lines and shit. But I thought, oh, we got this 5-gallon bucket of yellow paint that I've been needing for like the last week and a half in the shed. I'm like, okay, cool. Like this is good paint. So like I didn't bother looking. I drove 20 minutes from the school I was at that needed this paint to go to the shed, got the paint, went back, got lunch, went back to the school, was like, all right, I'm going to use this yellow paint now. Bust open the lid, and it's all like water at the top and concrete at the bottom. And then That's what made me sick this week. I had a fucking sore throat for the last 3 days because of this fucking shitty paint. So, yeah, not a good fucking couple weeks, man.
Yeah, it's been really rough down there. I don't know. They gotta see how like something better for you to do because you're getting killed out there between the heat, the paint, the
Yeah,
freaking.
yeah, that's another thing too. Like, it's 95 fucking degrees out. I'm sweating my balls off, and like I'm looking at the clouds, I'm looking at the radar. Shit's looking pretty solid, and then it will start fucking raining. I'm like, what the fuck? And it feels good for like a little bit. I stop sweating so
Mm-mm.
bad, and then it gets muggy as fuck, and it makes it even worse. And
Yep.
then, bro, on top of that, I got this one job at this school that I could do inside. I could do like office work. I just can't be around the kids with the paint because they're fucking idiots. So so I got this fucking work order for this office. The janitorial went through and like scratched the piss out of the bottom of the wall, like all the way around the whole office. So I'm like, all right, this ain't bad. Like I just gotta touch up the like by the baseboard through the whole office. It'll take me like a day. Be a good job for me. So I'm like, hey, where's your guys' paint? And they're like, oh, we don't know. I'm like, okay, well, can I get a key? And they're like, oh, we don't have any more keys. They only have 2 fucking keys in the whole school. I'm like, oh, well, I
For
guess I'll go
what?
fuck myself. Yeah, they only have 2 fucking keys to sign out, and they're all signed out. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll come back some other time. So came back, got the fucking key. I went into where I thought the paint would be. The paint is locked in a cabinet inside of a caged room inside of a room, and the cage has a different lock. So I can't get into the cage, and even if I could get into the cage, I couldn't get into the cabinet with the paint in it.
Man,
So
that kind of that's just over security. That's overkill. That's like that kind of relates to our rant.
yeah, that's foreshadowing right there.
Yeah, for real. No, that's ridiculous. But yeah, did you end up having to go get somebody else for the other freaking lock?
So I got this dude that used to work there, and he gives me the paint. He says, "This is it." So I go in there with the fucking paint. Not that day. I was like, at that point, I was like, "Fuck this shit." So I went in there the next day, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna do touch-ups in the office." So I go in there, and I didn't even bother opening up the paint again because, like, dude told me this was the fucking paint. This was the stuff. So like, okay, he must be right. He worked here. I go in there, popped open the fucking can. I said, "Yeah, this ain't the right shit. Wrong fucking paint color." So I'm like, "Hey, dude, you got any other different paint?" "No, that's the only shit." I'm like, I'll call my buddy. So I call my buddy. I'm like, "Hey, dude, you want to come out here and help me?" Comes out, couldn't help me. Fucking nothing. He couldn't figure it out. So then I had to call this other dude that works for the paint company, and I give him an email, and he answers back, and he's like, "Give me your phone number, and I'll call you." So then, phone number. He calls me. I missed the fucking call. He left a voicemail, but I can't get into the voicemail box on the fucking cell phone because nobody knows what the password is. So I just had to wait till he called me again. Called me again, scheduled it, went out there. Mans pulls out a fucking tube like this big with a camera in it. Stuck that fucker to the wall, hit go on the phone, and had the paint color in like 5 seconds. And he was like, "Hey, you know that like your boss could buy you one of these." I'm like, why do we not have them? So I got like right after that I got on the horn with the boss. It's like, "Boss, I got to get one of these. I could have had this job done 2 weeks ago if I had this fucking thing." He's like, "Okay, okay, I'll get it for you, but we'll see how that goes."
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, that's my fucking shit show.
That's pretty funny. It's just this little gadget that would have been nice. See, I had a freaking whole completely different problem. Yesterday at work was I don't know. I must have rolled like triple sevens. I was like completely ill. I was like having the best luck on my day because this is my first shift back after my Labor Day. Which, by the way, I was gone in the middle of the mountains with my crazy ass family and all their children. And there was with my family, there was always back and forth. and you kind of have to have thick skin because everyone's loud and aggressive and half drunk half the time with the frickin' because we're all just out in the middle of the woods. So, yeah, by the time that I came back, I had like 2 days to relax in my apartment, and this is my first shift back, and I'm thinking, all right, I'm ready to get my ass kicked. I'm ready to grab my check from last week, and I'm ready to dip. And I come in, I get the whole morning set up, and we're like 8 minutes before close, right, or before open. It's we open at 11. It's like 10:52, and literally looking at the clock, I'm having a conversation with my other guy, and I look over at the window, and all the lights just turn off. And we're like, what the hell? And so this wasn't like the first time this happened. Like this happened like maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, where all the lights just turned off, and we're like, okay, like we just gotta go like flip a breaker downstairs or whatever. So we were just kind of waiting in the kitchen. We were like, oh, I guess we'll just like turn everything off and everything because it's like the protocol. You don't like leave the burners and everything on because the hoods aren't working. So if you leave all the stove and the flat tops and everything on, everything that shit's just gonna be hot as fuck in there.
Yeah.
So you turn all that off, and there's no windows in the kitchen, so it's just pitch black in there. You just have the service window, and it's like maybe 4 foot wide, foot and a half tall, and then there's like a slit in the middle, so it's like a shelf.
Yeah.
And so like that's a little bit of light coming in from the front, and you have 3 guys back here just freaking shuffling around trying to turn off all these hot burners. And so we're just chilling there. By the time we got everything off and like figure out what the hell's going on, we go out to the front. We're like 5 minutes past open, and they're like debating like whether we're like open or not, or whether we should be seating people because there's like people ready to order and shit. So all the kitchen guys are just sitting in the freaking inside tables now, just like chilling, sipping on their water, like bullshitting because we have nothing else to do. We're like waiting for the power to come back on, and lo and behold, there's freaking some like burnt rubber smell and like an alarm going off in the meter room downstairs.
Oh,
so
shit.
so when I went downstairs to be like, yo, what's going on? I just like smell a bunch of crap, and I see all the managers like talking by the manager's room, and they're like everybody that's downstairs, they're just like looking at this conversation, and they all finish, and they all like 4 of them just walk past me, go upstairs. I'm like, I wonder what's going on, and they go upstairs to like check if the freaking power's on, and they like nothing was on, and they were like talking to the bartenders. They're like, I wonder what the hell we're gonna do. So basically they said, okay, we're going to be closed till 1 o'clock, which is, or no, yeah, they said that we were going to be closed till 12 o'clock, which is an hour past service. So we were like, all right, we're going to give it till then. They were calling up the electrician guy who lives like up the block. So he was there in like 2 minutes. And freaking, he's going to come down and figure it out. So they call him up, and this dude looks backwoods as fuck. He's got like the blonde buzz cut, fucking goatee, sunglasses, with the ripped tank top shirt and cargo shorts.
Sounds like all the guys I work with.
Yo, he's literally that dude. And he walks in with his fucking tool bag, and he's like, yeah, I'm here to fix the thing, yada yada. Goes downstairs. So we're just sitting up there trying to figure out, because it's like it's Thursday, so we were like trying to get ready for the weekend. We're like, fuck it, we'll just do some prep in the dark while we just fucking wait for the lights to turn on, because we had like just a little bit of light. So you got 3 of us squeezing. We had a 40-60 pound thing of potatoes, and you 2 and 1 on one side, just with 3 cutting boards, just chopping up potatoes for the weekend, throwing them into fucking pot. And we're just sitting there bullshitting in this fucking like 85-degree metal box, dark ass box. And we're like, I wonder when the lights are gonna turn on. I wonder if we're gonna be closed today. Yada yada yada, bullshit. And it's like 20 minutes goes by, and we fucking rip through this whole thing of potatoes. And they're like, EJ, go grab the other thing of potatoes that's on there. We're just gonna get them all done for the weekend. All right, bet. So I grab the fucking thing. I go downstairs. I'm like, all right. And as I'm passing by, I ask them, like, so what's going on? Like, are we going to be closed? They're like, yo, they're talking to the new head chef, the one that I was kind of like having problems with. He was he was like, they were talking about having you work in there with some miner's lights with some headlamps. I was like, I was like, nah, bro. Like, I'm not having that. He's like, nah, bro. I'm not gonna let that happen. Like, I'll tell them that you guys will refuse to work. I'm like, yeah, bro, because I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous.
No way. No way.
So no, listen. So so I hear that and I fucking go to get the potatoes and now I'm lugging this fucking 60-pound potatoes thing of thinking, am I really gonna have to bust out fucking lunch service with a thinking I am the underminer in this fucking kitchen right now. So I'm lugging this fucking potatoes upstairs. We start busting out the other potatoes. I'm telling this to my other two kitchen guys. They're laughing their ass off. We keep bullshitting. Yada yada. Another 20 minutes goes by. We rip through these fucking potatoes. It was like 10 minutes that time because we fucking killed through. It's like 11:45 at this point, so we're still just sitting in the dark waiting for this electrician guy to come through. He's popped up in the kitchen twice at this point, talking about, oh yeah, I'm not trying to rush this for you guys, and we're like, yeah, please don't, because we just want this to be closed right now. We're having fun, just chilling. Like we just don't want to see tickets at this point. We're like, yeah, fuck the customers. Like we really don't care. We're just cut potatoes all day in the dark as long as we don't have to cook for these fucking prissy ass college kids today. So so we're cutting potatoes. We're fucking chilling. And yo, this is great. And and like they said close till 12 o'clock. Fucking 12:45 rolls by. 1 o'clock comes up. We're talking about, oh, we're just gonna be closed till 2. Till that by 2 o'clock everything should be on. So 2 comes up, then 2:15 comes up, and we're just like, yeah. By this time we had went downstairs and reorganized a whole bunch of shit downstairs because we really had nothing else to do. We like did the potatoes and we couldn't really do anything else without the stoves on. So we were like, all right, well, we'll just fucking go and clean downstairs. 2 o'clock rolls around, kitchen's still not on. We're like, all right, well, what the fuck's gonna go on now? They said, well, we got you guys lunch. You guys could go out for a 45-minute lunch break, which never happens, by the way. We like never get lunch breaks. We just fucking
shit.
Yeah. We just fucking work our shift. Like literally you don't have a scheduled lunch break unless it's like maybe a fucking all day thing. Then they'll just be it's like a double shift or whatever. Then they'll be like a fucking, oh, you get an hour here.
Oh my god.
I'm like what the fuck? So they gave all 3 of their fucking kitchen guys a fucking lunch break. We went around the corner to fucking eat. Came back.
Hour.
Yeah, came back at like 3:15, and the lights were back on. So we were like, all right, well, I guess we're opening at 4, and we just fucking set up for the night shift because our shift ended at 5. So we lit all the shit that we all the shit that we had to set up for the morning that was going to be like for our morning shift was literally just ready for the night shift. So we literally had no like stocking to do. We just unwrapped everything that we had and like put it back in the fridge because we had to take it out and put it back downstairs like twice because we thought that the power was going to be on, and then we found out that it wasn't going to be on, and then we had to take it out and put it back. And literally, like, because none of our coolers were working, we had no power upstairs.
Yeah.
So after a few hours in the coolers aren't warm enough to keep them like safe for food. So you have to take them out, bring them to like downstairs. So we ended up doing that twice because we thought that the power was on. So I basically ended up stocking like 4 times, but it worked out because it was the same shit. Like we just ended up lugging the same shit up and downstairs. We didn't actually have to go looking for it, and it was all the shit that we were supposed to use. We just ended up pitting there for the night shift, and then we left on time.
Oh my god.
So we were closed all day. I worked 1 hour of my lunch shift. I had everything stocked. I didn't use any of my stock. I gave it all to my night shift guys, and I just bullshit, cleaned downstairs and cut potatoes, and I got a lunch break.
Now that's a good day of work right there.
Right there. Rolled lucky sevens or some shit, bro. And while the business was fucking burning down, the owners were fucking pissed, bro, because
I bet.
they don't close for shit. They do not like we were open on Labor Day.
Oh
It's
wow.
like like
Wow.
that's a fucking like national holiday still open.
Damn, they were losing their ass that day then.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Lucky fucking guy. I got to do nothing all day.
Yeah, that's a fact. That was crazy.
This sounds like me every day.
Yo, but that's an anomaly for me because my days are usually shit. But it was stressful as fuck because the whole day I was thought I was gonna be working.
Yeah, you
And
got like blue balled all day.
yeah,
Wow.
it ended up being a good day looking back on it. But that's pretty much all I had
Shit.
over my week. I went on vacation and then I came back to that first day at work. I was like, holy fuck, this is exactly what I remember. This is exactly the type of bullshit that I expected. And then today, before I picked up a shift today. Usually I don't work before recording these, but I picked up a shift because I went on vacation last week. And today was a pretty bog standard day. But yesterday was like exactly what I expected to come back to. Was a whole bunch of tomfoolery and bullshittery.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing. Something to watch. But
Wow.
that pretty much wraps up our personal shit. Honestly, like my week was fucking crazy. You had a pretty shitty couple weeks. You need to stop puffing paint, bro.
Yeah, I know. I need to stop painting outside. Yo, man's got caught in the fucking rain a bunch today. Too. None of the paint washed away because I was painting those like posts that you see in like the fucking parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
and the paint was drying like really quick. But like I couldn't get that much done because it wasn't pouring, but it would like keep on sprinkling and shit. And I had to sit in the truck,
Yeah, fair enough.
wait for it to stop raining. But anyway,
It's rare
yeah,
that it sprinkles in Florida. You always talk about it being pouring.
it poured once, and then the rest of the day it was just on and off sprinkling.
Hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna hop into our current event shit, or I guess at this point it's not even current because some of our shit happened last week, but we gotta catch up.
Yeah, there's just some shit that we missed out on. But I don't know. Just to kick off on it, we were talking about earlier that we were playing on some Rainbow Six Siege because that just dropped the brand new update for frickin' where they dropped Sam Fisher into the game and fixed all the sites and towards all sorts of brand new stuff. If you've been following Rainbow Six at all for the past few months or for the past few weeks, you've been seeing all the teasers on it on like PC and the test servers. But yeah, that big update just dropped today and we were playing it and it was awesome. So
Yeah,
just
it's like a
saying,
whole new game. So
yeah, people are calling it Siege 2.0. It's literally there's so many things are different. They reworked the map, the freaking yeah, the sites and the ping and everything was so much different, but like so worth it.
so needed too.
Yeah,
Just
so needed.
like a refresh. I mean, if you haven't played Siege at this point, I mean, you must be living under a rock. But if there's a time to like get into Siege, it'd be
It'd
now.
probably be now, yeah.
Like get your shit right because everybody's trying to fucking like get accustomed to the new sites and shit. So you can fucking hop in as like a newbie and you might be all right.
Yeah, for real. And try everybody.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Yeah, yeah, don't be like that.
Don't play Cap Cannon Fuse, and that's it.
Try them.
Try them, but don't just
Don't
main them.
don't just main them. No, yeah. And freaking they added the map bands too, which was really nice because
Oh, that's the best part.
now we'll never have to play Canal ever again. But that's pretty much all I got to say about Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, that's all I got on that.
Yeah. Other than that, fucking on some current event shit, fucking OBJ got called out in a pretty shitty manner.
Oh man.
Man's got a fetish to behold. I think he got called out by what was it, Instagram model or some shit.
Instagram model, like I don't.
Insta body something. I don't know, whatever you want to call her. But freaking, she she was saying that yeah, basically that she got messages from OBJ asking for a video of her taking a shit, and she
Yeah.
sent them, and he like liked that shit, so he wanted her to come over and like shit on him, and she like went to try, but she couldn't, and he got all mad. So yeah, apparently OBJ's got like a shit fetish, but the counter argument to that, or the counter evidence to that, is apparently there was a interview with Deion Sanders that he was like, yeah, I just got off the phone with OBJ, and I asked him, and his immediate answer was Dookie, which sounds so Deion Sanders that he can't be lying about that. Like, and that just seems like, yo, that makes me like doubtful of what she's saying too. But you know, it goes both ways. You could believe whoever you want, honestly.
I don't know. Like to me, I don't
OBJ
even
is
know
kind
how
of
you.
weird.
OBJ is weird to begin with, but like, how would you even come up with that fetish? You know, like I think it's like too far out there to be made up. I don't think
No,
she's fucking around.
no. There's definitely people that like to be shit on. It's a very like I heard of it before, like two girls one cup type shit.
Oh God.
I heard of that. I've heard of shit like that, but like, it's definitely not something you hear all the time because people don't like that shit a lot. You know, most
They don't
people.
like that shit.
I gotta stop.
Yo,
They
and
don't like that stuff.
yeah, and you especially don't, expect to see it in a fucking NFL superstar.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Like,
but Kyrie Irving thinks the world's flat, but that's a whole other thing. That's a conspiracy theory, not a sexual fetish.
dude, my phone was like blowing up with all these memes and stuff about Odell and shit, and like, what the hell is going on? And then I like really dove into it. Wow,
Yeah,
this dude has a shit fetish. It's just, I don't know. The dude can't stay out of the media for anything. Like,
yeah, no. This is not
that's
the type
crazy.
of media attention that you want, though.
And
That's one
like,
way to start off the NFL season, though. Talking about that.
and it's kind of funny because like he plays for the shittiest team in the NFL.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like the
Literally
memes are
called the
just,
Browns.
yeah, literally called the Browns. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
everything just fucking
The,
matches up so good.
the best guy on the Browns has a shit fetish. Welcome to Cleveland. I can never step foot in Cleveland now. I'm gonna get shot.
now I
I love LeBron.
now I see why
Fuck up.
LeBron left twice.
He went to two coastal cities because he saw how shitty Cleveland was.
How shitty it was.
He tried the East Coast. He was like, maybe home's better. And then he was like, nah, fuck this. I'm trying the West Coast this time.
Oh man. Kyrie dipped and he said, can't deal with this Kevin Love dude. I'm out here.
Yo, AD. Yo, AD though. Yo, you trying to make a championship run next year? He said, I might be. Yo, that's funny as
Oh
fuck.
man.
Yo, but talking about OBJ, the NFL season just kicked off for the first week.
Yeah, fucking first game last night had the Texans facing up against the Chiefs, and I mean the game pretty much went as you would expect. The Chiefs fucking
Chiefs
beat
won.
the Chiefs won. They kind of beat the shit out of the Texans. It was kind of a boring game, but the thing with Chiefs games is that like the Chiefs are just kind of an exciting team to watch because Mahomes is like He's just so fun to watch. The dude's got like a fucking rocket of an arm. So
Yeah, you can just launch it.
So I mean, it was kind of a shitty game, but
Even
it
when
was
yeah,
it was still like fun to watch.
even though he's shitting on them, he's doing it in such a precise and precision, precise and what's the word I'm trying to say? Precision like manner.
Yeah, he's just
It's
dropping dimes, piss
it's
missiles.
yeah. He's just like you see him in the pocket. He's got that cocky confidence where he's literally drop back, clean pocket, and it's a fucking bullet to like underneath. It's like over the linebacker, underneath the safety in the pocket of him while he's leaning to like roll, and it's just like, oh wow, that's fucking amazing. And then you do it 2 more times, and then they get a touchdown. Because that's just how Mahomes works.
And also with it being the first game, it meant that it was the, first time of the year, first part of the season that I was looking at my game all night, seeing how shit was going. And I told myself, bro, last year, I said, I'm not putting myself in so many leagues because it's impossible to fucking manage. I had Travis Kelce on one team. I had the Chiefs kicker on one team. I had the Chiefs running back on one team. And I had Tyreek Hill on another team. So all four, I had all four, but on 4 different teams. The fucking Chiefs running back, I'm like, all right, I want him to do good because like I got him in a league. But then I'm looking at the 3 other leagues, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm playing him in every other league. So man's like kept on getting the ball. I'm like, please, for the love of God, don't let this guy score again. But then at the same time, I'm like, please score again because that means I'll win in this league. So
yeah, you fucked yourself.
anybody that is like thinking about football, 2
Don't,
leagues, 2
2
leagues
leagues.
max,
That's it. Yeah. Cap yourself.
or draft the same exact team in every league you do.
Yeah, and just
Because
go up against other fuckers.
it was awful. It's so bad sitting here like you're rooting for the guy, but at the same time you're like, fuck this guy. Like the other 3, I was like, just do whatever you want, go fucking crazy, it's fine. But that one dude,
Yeah, that's craziness to me. Honestly, that's why I never got caught up in fantasy football. Honestly, I've been drifting a lot more away from football and more into the NBA. But I don't know. That's just like personal preference. Like me, I don't get a lot of good freaking NFL coverage out here, anyways. If I were to buy cable, and it's not worth me buying cable for like half the or for the whole year to be watching football half the year. But I could get plenty of NBA highlights and still get a full sense of what's going on in the NBA.
bro, you know what you got to do if you want good fucking NFL coverage? You can get Bill put me onto this shit, and I'm so grateful for that motherfucker. You can get NFL Sunday Ticket for $100 for the season with a college fucking students like sign and shit. It's like the college discount, whatever.
I don't
So,
have any college friends.
bro, I'll get one of fucking Emily's college roommates, and you can get that shit.
We'll do that. We'll pirate her shit, and I'll get it for $100.
$100 for the season. You watch any game you want.
There you go.
Fucking, it's the way to go. But yeah, anyway,
Anyways,
the NFL is back. Also, yesterday marked the first time in history that the NFL was on with the NBA, MLB, NHL, the WNBA, NASCAR was on, MLS was on. Like every fucking sport there is was on yesterday. And I didn't give a flying fuck about any of them but football. So
America. Also, can we start a fucking petition to freaking what was it? Change.com where you start those petitions
oh yeah, yeah.
to change America's pastime from baseball to football, please. Because
Yeah.
baseball fucking sucks to watch. Baseball sucks. Can we
Baseball
please admit
sucks.
it? People watch baseball from home like people watch NASCAR. from home.
Hey, fuck you.
They watch it pieces at a time until the very end. It fucking blows, all right?
You know how people watch baseball? With their eyes closed. Sleeping.
Yo, my manager loves the fucking Yankees. And like I said, I'm from New York, so I get it. He loves the Yankees, and like that's his go-to thing is like whenever it's dead in there, he's just like, oh, how about them Yankees? I'm like, yo, fuck the Yankees, bro, because baseball fucking sucks. Because literally, you sit there and you watch them fucking swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Oh, he hits it, he's on
Yo,
base,
and they do
and
all
it
this
takes
fucking around.
and they do all this fucking around, and just for him to get on base and miss 2 times, it fucking takes like 10 minutes. I'm not sitting here watching that. I got better things to do, people. Fuck
Bro.
these guys. I'm not spending $60 on their jerseys either. Fuck that.
Yo, the best comparison I can make for like a dude going up to bat is like a motherfucker going up to shoot a free throw. Like they got their routine. Like free throws take way longer than they should because I gotta dribble the ball 3 times, spin it around in my hand, bend my knees at a 80-degree angle, and then shoot that shit.
Nah,
And
Nick.
baseball, no, listen, baseball has the same thing, but they do it before every pitch. They're like, I gotta tap the bat 4 times on the plate. Then I have to swing my arm 2 times. Then I have to spit. And then I have to then I can get up. And then the pitcher has to do the same thing.
Yep. See, my best comparison is when someone walks up to bet is kind of like when someone walks up to go bowling.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And like they kind of come up, like they said, you got the same routine, but like the bowler will kind of come up, they'll grab the ball, or they'll fucking twist it some way, and then they'll walk up, and then they'll do like that 2-step back and kind of swing the shit, and then they aim it, and then they like tippy toe up, and then they fucking fling that shit.
Yeah.
Or like some of them kind of go sideways with it, you know what I mean, and they get the curve.
Yo, in baseball, way too many games. Why would I give a fuck about any regular season game in baseball?
When
There's
you're playing tomorrow,
162 of them.
Yeah. Way too many games, and they're all long and boring as shit. Why would I watch any of them? They're all gonna look the same to me. I'm not. What am I? I'm sitting there to watch maybe one or two people that I like potentially hit the ball farther than to get them second base. That's what I'm sitting there to watch.
There's nothing exciting about baseball. Even when somebody hits a home run, it's like, wow, he hit the ball out of the park.
The only thing exciting about baseball is being there and potentially getting a foul ball or a home run ball. That's the most exciting part about baseball.
Or maybe if somebody gets like rocked in the head.
Yeah.
Like that'd be kind of exciting.
Maybe someone slams the ball and breaks their bat, but most of them are made out of metal now.
Yeah, right.
If they fucking break their bat and a piece of the bat goes flying in the crowd, that'd probably be worth something.
And then like so much of baseball's history is just total shit because everybody was on roids and like everybody was rocking the balls out of the park.
They're like, I wonder if I'm gonna hit it to 3rd Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking send it.
So
man.
like your greatest players of all times were all on steroids.
Yeah. Anyways, that concludes my mini rant about fuck baseball. We're changing America's pastime from baseball to football. All right, people. Yeah. If you wanna come fight me about baseball, fucking try me. All right.
Nobody is gonna do that.
All right. Anyways,
man.
What else we got to talk? Oh, you know what I got? Well, not really I got, but you got, because you got the fucking McDonald's hat on.
Oh.
We were talking. You were mentioning some brand new McDonald's menu items that came up. You gotta tell me about those.
Yeah, bro. So I've been seeing like all over TikTok and shit that McDonald's was coming out with them new fucking spicy McNuggets. and the Chips Ahoy McFlurry, and the Travis.
Rest in peace, freaking TikTok in like 9 days.
Oh yeah, right. And the Travis Scott meal. So
Yep.
I was like, the Travis Scott meal makes no sense to me. It's a quarter pounder with fucking bacon. So you're not gonna catch me buying that. There's nothing new about that.
Straight up.
So anyway, I see all this shit about the spicy nuggets and the Chips Ahoy McFlurry. So man's had to check it out today, just to let you guys know what the fuck is going on. I got the 10-piece spicy McNugget with a medium fry, with a medium Diet Dr Pepper, and the fucking Chips Ahoy McFlurry. And here's my fucking review. All right. First nugget, I take a bite. I'm like, this shit ain't spicy at all. This is a normal fucking McNugget. There ain't nothing special about this.
Disappointed. It wasn't soggy at all. It was still crispy though.
It was crispy as fuck.
All right.
So second one, I'm like, okay, all right. There's the kick. All right, this getting better. Third one, I'm like, okay, yeah, these are spicy. Like you can call this a spicy nugget, bro. By the time I got through all 10, them shits were kind of hot. Not gonna lie.
It was sequential burn.
Like, bro, they were good. And
them shits were carpet bombing your taste buds.
Like, Wendy's nuggets in general, they don't have that crunch. They don't have that crisp.
Nah. McDonald's has
the crunch. Yeah. And they added the spicy to the crunch. Bro. If you like spicy foods, you gotta get it.
I'm gonna have to try them. I'm not huge on getting fast food, but you might catch me buying some McDonald's. What I was really interested on hearing was the McFlurry.
Oh, the McFlurry?
Yeah.
The McFlurry, man. I was expecting something crazy. Nah. Have you ever the Frosty Sundae from Wendy's? Anyway, it tastes just like that. It's nothing special.
What you're saying is stick with the M&M McFlurry.
Yeah, it's nothing special, man. Just
see, I always get the M&M McFlurry because I like chewing on the M&Ms, but like some people religiously go for the Oreo.
Yeah, Emily's gung ho on the Oreo. But,
I get the Oreo. I love crunching on the M&Ms.
It's fucking vanilla ice cream with Chips Ahoy chunks in it, with like the smallest hint of fucking caramel. So I don't know. I would say if you want to do that, just fucking go buy a thing of vanilla ice cream and a package of fucking Chips Ahoy and like do it yourself.
For that, I'd rather just go to John's Vibes rolled ice cream and get some fucking Chips Ahoy mixed into my fresh ice cream right there.
Yeah, be way better.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, that's all I got for you. The McFlurry, don't fucking care. The nuggets, you gotta try those shits.
All right, I'll have to go for the nuggets sometime. Anyways, that's some good insight when you're checking out McDonald's the next time. Check out the fucking spicy nuggets. Fuck the McFlurry. And what was the other thing? The fucking Travis Scott. Yeah, fuck the Travis Scott meal. It's basic shit. You can get that.
It's a quarter pounder with bacon.
Yeah, it's nothing new. I think they put fucking and the fucking things come with barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it comes with barbecue sauce and a Sprite.
Yeah. Straight up.
Oh man.
Other than that, that's pretty much all of our fucking current events shit right now. Oh no.
Oh.
The Bucks fucking lost.
Oh yeah, we can touch on that.
Oh, we have a couple of things, but the Bucks fucking lost to the Heat, which is crazy because everyone thought that Giannis was finna roll through them, but he ended up rolling his fucking ankle instead.
Damn, that was a crazy transition right there. I like that. Wow.
Nah, anyway. I liked it too. It was great.
Yeah. So Giannis He fucking wins Defensive Player of the Year. He's probably still gonna win MVP, and he gets bounced in the second round to the Heat. Like nobody. I didn't even think Miami was gonna get out of the first round, and here they are in the conference finals, and they got a pretty good fucking chance of going to the finals, which would be pretty crazy. Like to have a LeBron Heat matchup, that'd be nuts. And then if the Heat beat them, man's just going back to Miami.
I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
And like you gotta wonder, like what's Giannis thinking of doing, because he's coming up on free agency, and
Man's tweeted that he's gonna stay, but
yeah, he said that like he said some shit like, oh, when I see a brick wall, I run through it. I don't like go around it or whatever. So
yeah,
apparently Mance wants to stay. I hope he does. It's better for the league. But I don't know. We've seen this movie before. I thought fucking KD was gonna stay.
Yeah.
I thought
But
LeBron was gonna stay with the Heat. I thought he was gonna stay with the Cavs.
KD showed signs of leaving though. He just showed them very quickly.
The thing with Giannis too, like you said this, is that like he takes total blame for them losing that series, even though like there for a couple games.
Yeah.
And he was on one foot for the one game. Game 3 is when he fucking rolled it the first time. So
yeah, he's not mad at his teammates at all.
No, they just gotta get him more help. That's all.
Yeah.
So if they can lock him up and get him some shooters.
And then Game 5? They had that fucking pop off. That pop off when, or was it Game 4 or Game 5 where he fucking actually went out of the game and then his teammates like stepped up. There was like 2 people with 20 points. 4. That was crazy. I mean, like if they were able to do that more consistently, then that would be nice. But I think that the way that they just been used to playing the whole season was feed them the ball, and then like they're not used to doing it consistently.
They just got no shooters. They need somebody that when he drives to the basket and gets teamed, that he can kick it out and they're going to splash a 3. And they don't have that.
Yeah. That's a fact. Because then they could space the floor more. Because if you make somebody guard that, then it makes him driving a million times easier.
And then plus Mans needs to get a shot.
Yeah. Which he was working on. I'm sure that now that his ankle's busted, he's just gonna be sitting there at the fucking like deep 2, just like getting rebounds fed to him.
Well, now that he got bounced out of the playoffs again, when he was a favorite to go to the finals again, like you gotta think, dude, maybe I need to do something different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Might see the Heat in the finals. Or maybe we'll see the Celtics or maybe the Raptors. Speaking of the Raptors and the Celtics had wrapped up in the bag. They're going to win that shit. Until Nick Nurse decided that he was going to fucking go play he was going to go play for the Celtics. If you guys haven't seen the video, go on SportsCenter and watch it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Jason Tatum's like kind of driving to the basket.
And he like pushes left.
He's like pushing left. He goes to kick it out to the corner for an open 3, Daniel Tice. And Nick Nurse, the Raptors head coach, is fucking standing in the corner, like his foot on the line. He's like crouched down, like looking like a player. And Tatum throws it right to him because he thinks that he's a player. Like, man, he should have gotten ejected. He should have gotten ejected immediately.
Yeah, because he caused a turnover in like the last minutes of the last seconds of the game.
Tie game in
Game 6 or Game 7.
In a Game 6 that would have clinched the series. If he kicks this ball out to Daniel Tice, he's wide open for a 3. They go up by 3 with like 40 seconds left.
Yeah,
but instead he throws it out of bounds to a coach that is somewhere that he shouldn't be.
Yeah.
trying to blend in as a player. Like, there's no excuse for that.
Yeah, he should.
But,
And it did violate the fucking too many men on the fucking. You're not allowed to be on the court when they're playing.
yeah, the coach can't be on the court when they're playing. That's a technical. So, really, the Celtics should have gotten, if anything, they should have gotten at least
Free
2
throws.
technical free throws.
Yeah.
And possession.
Yeah.
But they should have thrown his ass out. But whatever. It's going to Game 7. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Biased. But
fucking Raptors and Celtics are going to Game 7. Fucking Heat beat the fucking Bucks. And the Heat beat fucking California too. Because this fucking gender reveal.
Man. Holy shit, I forgot we were going to talk about this too.
Yeah.
Man.
This baby needs to be fucking aborted. If this is what it caused to find out if it was a boy or a girl. I don't even know if it was what the result of the freaking gender was.
It's a boy.
It's a boy? Yeah, fucker. What a fucker. Name him Dylan. I feel like that's appropriate. I don't know why, but I feel like a Dylan would burn down 800,000 acres of fucking forest is what it's, some shit like that.
Something fucking crazy.
If you looked at it all on the internet, you've seen pictures of it. It's crazy. It looks like an apocalypse out there.
Man, the thing is, gender reveal parties are like such a fucking crock of bullshit to begin with.
Yeah.
Who really gives a fuck what the gender of your child is?
Yeah, I seen one on Instagram this morning that someone paid $95,000 to get it done on the side of the Dubai Tower. You know that the Burj Khalifa in Dubai? They did it. They paid almost $100,000 to do it on the side of that. Like, how privileged?
Like, what does it even matter, really?
Yeah.
Does it matter what sex your child is? Like, it's your child, you know?
And then all those people that are doing it are offending the fucking non-binary people.
Yeah.
You're sexually abusing your child by naming it a boy.
To have a party with multiple people to figure out what the sex of your child is going to be. I don't know. I mean, I think that if I ever have a kid, I might be the type of guy be like, you know what? I don't even want to know. Like when it pops.
Like I get a baby shower.
Oh yeah, definitely baby shower for sure.
Yeah, but gender reveal party, fuck that.
Yeah, it's just so unneeded.
Cause like some people might be like betting money on it, but like you don't need to fucking have a whole party for that shit. Just tell them.
Yo, and then half the time, like in these videos you see, it ends up pissing the wife off because, like, you know, they'll like, the husband will hit the baseball or whatever, and it'll be blue, and then he doesn't like go to his wife and celebrate. He runs straight to his boys. Like, yo, EJ, I'm having a fucking boy, and the wife is just like, what about me? So it.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Shit's just stupid. And then to blow off a fucking bomb to figure out what the gender of your baby's gonna be and setting fire to the entire country is fucking insane.
Yeah. They said that they were gonna be faced with really freaking bad fines, if not prison time. It's really looking like prison time.
They should. That shit is fucking insane.
Yeah, the amount of fucking forest and homes that they're burning down just for this party is ridiculous. Like here, it started in Arizona, I think. Was it Arizona? Or, I think it was Arizona that it started, burned through Utah into California.
Yeah, it's the pictures are dope though, not gonna lie.
Huh?
The pictures are pretty dope though.
Oh my god. The result though is not nice.
Yeah, no, not at all. People are people gonna get cancer and shit from like the fucking air quality, you know.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So
Yeah. Anyways, pray for California, I guess, if you believe in that shit. I think that goes right into our fucking segment though, because one of your recommendations are some fucking California boys. We got some YouTube reviews for you guys, um, and yeah, basically we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna name off some YouTube channels that we've been kind of binging lately that you guys might be interested in, and yeah, you want to go first or am I going first?
I'll start it off.
Alright, because you got the California boys that are trying to survive these fucking fires right now.
Yeah, man. So basically, what happened? The YouTube channel I'm gonna review is the Nelk Boys. I feel like probably most people know who they are. Maybe not. They don't even have 6 million subs. But anyway, um, with David Dobrik not fucking uploading, I really need that channel that I can be like, they're gonna upload on this day. I'm gonna watch this shit, and I know it's gonna be a banger, you know. And it's like some real life shit. I'm not just watching Mike Korzemba tell me why Lonzo Ball is gonna break the NBA,
Yeah.
you know. So Nelk Boys are like a replacement for David Dobrik for me, and you know, they're just they're like fucking pranksters. They're full senders. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure everybody's heard of Full Send. It's their fucking merch line. And yeah, they just do like this last prank that they did was really fucking good. They they met this dude that like has spent his whole life like searching for Bigfoot,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like avid about like finding Bigfoot, and he like knows everything about Bigfoot and blah blah blah. So they met up with this dude, and one of their boys in the group was like acting as like a deaf guy, and the main guy of the group, Kyle, was like telling the Bigfoot dude like, oh, this guy right here, like every time I'm with him, like he finds one, and he can't speak, but he's like the fucking man. Like, I don't know, he's got like, think that he might be an alien, and they're like just feeding this dude so much shit. And then
Mm-hmm.
they got their other boy to dress up in a Bigfoot costume, like the worst Bigfoot costume you've ever seen. But they had him like walking through the woods, and you got the fucking dude playing as a deaf guy, like just doing all this weird shit, like telling the Bigfoot guy to like take off his shirt and like make these weird noises and to like hold him and shit, because like that's what's gonna make Bigfoot come out. And then fucking the dude in the suit like walks by, and he's like, and the Bigfoot guy's like, oh, I've never seen him before, and dude like totally fucking fell for it. You gotta watch the video, dude. It was pretty
Yeah,
fucking funny.
these guys are like the same people that do the fucking fake beer in the Tesla videos
Yeah,
and like the fucking smoking in your professor's classroom type of videos type of shit. So they literally just find like the biggest or like most bold pranks to do and just full send it like you said. So yeah.
yeah. They do the one they do a lot too is the moaning in your ear, like in the store.
Oh
They
yeah, yep.
they moan in the ear, and then like they dude fucking turns around, then they just stand there and stare at him, like they got something wrong with them or some shit. They're just really funny, and I think like part of the reason that I watch them too is that they just get so fucked up all the time, and that's not a lifestyle I'll probably ever live. Just the lifestyle that they live is fucking insane. The amount of shit that they can consume,
Yeah,
fucking drugs and fucking alcohol, the amount of fucking shit that they put into their bodies every single day is like fucking insane. And I
that's
know
how you
that
full send it.
that'll never be me. and like all these big parties and shit they go to during the corona and shit.
Yep.
Man, they're my fucking role models.
But it'll never be me.
Yeah, it'll never be me.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Oh man,
that's
my
some Nelk
fucking
boys.
YouTube review, fucking Simon Dan. Uh, Nobody, I don't think anybody has fucking heard about this guy because he's kind of up and coming, but he's this British guy that does like fucking science videos, and you might just stop listening right now because it's kind of nerdy, but literally like he uploads like every Tuesday and Friday, and every Tuesday he does he like debunks conspiracy theories. He's kind of like the leafiest here of conspiracy theorists. Like
Oh
he goes on
shit!
he goes on the YouTube, he finds people that do shitty conspiracies on the internet, and then he debunks them with science. And then on Fridays he does the same thing but with flat earthers. And the flat earth
Oh
videos
wow!
are really good. So he just goes on other people's channels, he takes tidbits of like them saying bullshit, and then he hits them with hard facts. And then like sometimes people like watch his videos and they get all mad, and then they do response videos. So he'll do response videos to their response videos and just be like, "Yeah, your explanations for me being wrong are completely fucking wrong because this," and then he'll slap them with more information. And it's like, man, yeah, it's funny as hell.
Holy
Appar-
shit!
Apparently,
So
this man's been going on for like years. I just started watching him like a couple months ago.
like, how long are these videos usually?
Like 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh, that ain't bad.
So, some of them go to like 20 minutes, but like usually they're like 8 to 10 minutes.
Dude, you caught me when you said it's the fucking leafiest here.
Yeah, it's like
Man, that
he just like he does YouTube review on other videos, but just kind of like berating like people that are putting out false information, pretty much, which I love.
huh. You know, dude, leafiest here hasn't. He fucking totally fell off Earth.
Yeah, he stopped uploading forever ago.
But
When he
you know who kind of replaced him though?
who's that?
Cody Ko.
I heard the name. I forget the actual channel.
He's pretty funny. He kind of does like the same style of video.
Hmm.
Just kind of
Yeah,
makes. He doesn't like make as much fun of people as Leafy did. Leafy was fucking insane.
yeah, no. He should, yeah. His kid had problems. That's probably part of the reason why I have such a fucked up sense of humor is I watched a lot of his videos.
Yeah, I, his videos would get deleted now anyway.
Yeah,
Like he wouldn't even be able to upload.
yeah, because yeah.
Yeah, just the way that YouTube is. Fucking
Hmm.
snowflakes.
His freaking videos were so fringe, anyways. But yeah, that's a completely different subject, anyways. You got any
Yeah.
other channels that you'd like to shout out this week?
Nah, dude, it's really just been Nelk Boys. Like I can't wait. I like, you know, they do those premieres, those YouTube premieres.
Yeah, sometimes.
Dude, I fucking sit there and like I'll watch the premiere
Hmm.
like every Monday, dude. Yeah, I'm like fucking hardcore on this shit. But
Uh,
yeah,
he's really on it. Man, that just means that David Dobrik needs to upload. As soon as David Dobrik starts uploading again, you'll probably ditch him.
I'll probably still watch them, but it won't be like I won't be waiting for the premiere every Monday. That's for
Yeah,
sure. Yo, David Dobrik though, like what the fuck are you doing?
yeah. We need more.
Anyway,
He man's on other things, but it is what it is. You want to get into the fucking rant, bro?
let's get into the fucking rant. What do we got in store?
All right, for the people listening here on the rant. Actually, before we get into the rant, let's just knock out our fucking shout outs really quick.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
this week's shout out goes out to our new social media manager, who is also my cousin. But yeah, it goes out to Sky Cannon. So if you see her out, we're gonna link all her social medias in the description of this video. But Yeah, she's going to be running our social front. We're going to have some new social pages coming up so you guys can follow those. You guys don't really have to follow us anymore. But if you want to still follow us, Tyler, where can they find you?
Tyler Pennell _50 on pretty much everything.
Yeah, and you can find me at, honestly, it's just EJ on Snapchat and Instagram, EJ Thompson on Facebook, and bam. Yeah, just fucking check us out. Pretty soon we're going to have the Bread and Toast accounts on pretty much all that shit. So, and then Sky will be running that, and we'll be doing the Bread and Toast like normal, but then we can have, more regular uploads for you guys on social media so you guys, can stay followed up. And also, check out breadandtoast.com and sign up for a membership so you can get all our email updates and all that kind of, good jazz. But yeah, into our rant. Our rant for episode 28, bro. It's going to be over packaging and just this kind of related, like we were saying, to that over security on the fucking paint, where it was just layers on layers of shit that you have to go through. Our rant today relates to the over packaging of just random food items, or fucking whenever you go shopping at like the hardware store, or you know. And you can name endless examples of this, but you find it all over the place. You want to start us off, man?
Man, when you first brought this up, there is just one thing that comes to mind before anything else, and that's fucking Starburst.
Yeah, individually wrapped Starbursts are a pain in the ass.
It doesn't make any sense, dude, because
And
they have the outside layer, and then there's actually like a layer within that layer, but it's kind of like stuck to it. And then each one is individually wrapped, and it's just a pain in the ass. Like, you gotta have a trash can with you to be able to eat fucking Starburst.
Yeah.
Pain in the dick.
Yeah, that's a fact. And they're so well wrapped half the time. Like sometimes the machine really presses that shit in. You kind of have to have nails to even start unwrapping them, or else you're gonna fucking tear the thing. And if you tear the wrapper, then you're really fucked because then you're gonna be chewing on paper. There's no way you're getting it off in one piece if you tear it.
Yeah, that's when you just say, "Oh, fuck it." Yo, and honestly, you know what's even worse than a full package of Starburst?
What's that?
Those little fucking tiny ones you get at Halloween. Those are even worse.
Oh, like the little like fart size 4-packs?
Yeah, they're like the 2-packs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those are fucking terrible. Yeah, because you open one, just open two more.
Yeah, and you never get the good flavors in it either.
No, you always get a shitty combo like an orange and an orange.
Yo, and while we're on the Starburst too, why is it that 2 of your flavors are good, 2 suck? Why can't you make 4 fucking good ones?
Yeah. Can we just all admit that pink and yellow are the best two Starbursts?
Yeah, and the orange and yellow suck.
No. The pink and yellow are good, and the red and orange. Well, no, the pink and the red are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the orange and the fucking yellow suck. Yeah, but shout out to a side thing, but companies that make half their flavor shitty and half their flavor is good, yeah, complete trash.
That's a different rant. We gotta talk about that. Because I could go on about that. Man. Yeah. Anyway.
Fucking fun size candy around Halloween also. You always get the big bag, or if you collect a lot of it, you go to eat some of it, and then you gotta unwrap each individual little piece and you eat it and it goes boom, and you go to for the next piece and boom, and by the end of it you got this little fucking pile. Yep. Trash.
You know, here's another one that I just thought of too. Fucking popsicles. And specifically like the push popsicles. Because they come in that stupid fucking red thing. You gotta cut the top off. Or you have to fight with this stupid little clip. Because, you know, God forbid they put like one of those ties on it. No, they put this shitty clip on it. Yeah. So usually you gotta cut the thing open. Then you have to wait for them to freeze. You gotta wait a day for that. That sucks. And then when you pull one out, you have to cut the fucking top off of it.
Yep.
And then you gotta push it you gotta hope that it froze the right way, or you're like, it's a pain in the ass to push up. Yo,
Yep.
that's a fucking pain in the dick.
Yo, when you initially said push pops, I thought you were talking about the actual push pops, like the creamsicle ones.
Oh,
But yeah, now I know what you're talking about. And yeah, if they froze crooked or the thing with the freaking plastic was bent when it freaking froze, then it was a wrap. You weren't getting that shit out of there.
yeah, you have to wait for it to fucking melt at the bottom.
Yeah, for real.
Pain in the ass.
And then you just got a fucking a juice tube at that point. You're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Now, what's another thing that would be what was it? Shit, the freaking the shit at the hardware store where or like or not even at the hardware
Oh,
store, but if you go down like the pen aisle, you got like the fucking tube, like one tube for the pen, and then you got a big ass piece of cardboard or some shit that's like the label, and then it's in a big ass like piece of reinforced plastic that's like triple layered, and then the piece that you actually need is actually like zip tied down to that piece of plastic, and then the whole thing is like cellophane wrapped, so for freshness or something. It's a ridiculous amount. All I need is the pen tube.
yeah.
Like it's ridiculous.
Here's another one that we didn't bring up too is like children's toys. Like they be doing the most to fucking keep the toy inside the package.
Yeah.
Like they'll have like the fucking zip tie thing. Like they'll have like the toy on cardboard with like the zip ties around like 5 different parts. There's like zip ties where you're gonna have to cut that shit open, and then that piece of cardboard's inside of a box, like wrapped in plastic, and that's a pain in the ass too. Children's toys.
And anything that you order online that's like if you get something small online and they just send it in a box that's way too much, where they're just fucking with you at that point, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then you got to figure out how to get rid of the box,
Yeah.
and you just
Well,
got
you
like
got
a
to go
big ass
recycling.
box laying around.
Yeah, until you got to get yeah. That's a pain in the ass. I mean, I guess you could collect them and make a box for it.
Then like so they'll send you a PS4 controller in this big ass box. It'll be full of like they don't even do bubble wrap anymore. They do those stupid fucking those like big air bubbles that are
Oh
like
my.
they're
Yeah.
no they're no fun to pop. Like give us bubble wrap so I can at least have fun with it. No, they
Yeah.
give you those stupid bubbles that are just loud as fuck when you pop them. And then like the controller will be like in a bag, like in the box, wrapped in plastic with the fucking zip ties on it.
Wrapped in fucking styrofoam.
Like why are you guys doing so much? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
They're like really trying to ensure that it gets to you in one piece, but like, is it really getting transported that shittily over here?
Yeah, right? Yeah, maybe you need to take a look at the fucking people that you employ.
Yeah, or the infrastructure that you're using.
Fucking nuts. Like TVs are like that too. They put the most shit in fucking TV
Oh my
boxes.
god,
Oh
yeah,
my god.
because they basically have it freaking skeletal framed.
Yeah,
Like it's to the point like if you wanted to put a TV back in its box, it would be impossible because it's like so exact.
can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, or you'll be missing something.
And then like laptop boxes. They're such a fucking. That was one of the worst things about working at Staples in the tech department. Somebody buying a new computer, wanting us to set it up, and trying to fight the fucking thing out of the box. Because like you're like shaking the box and shit because it's in there such a tight fit. You're like fucking with the box or pulling on the box, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden that thing will just let loose, and
it's just like boom.
you gotta hope it don't drop on the floor and fucking shatter.
Mm-mm. That's a pain in the dick.
So fuck that shit too.
Yeah, overpackaging shit is a huge problem, and also that shit just causes way too much pollution too. Half the or most of the shit's plastic. That's just not
Yeah.
biodegrading. Like think of it, all the zip ties, all the reinforced plastic, all the fucking plastic wrap, all the freaking labels, the stickers, the freaking all that shit is just sitting in a trash heap somewhere. The only thing that decomposes the fucking cardboard bits.
Yeah, all because you ordered a fucking pack of pens on Amazon.
Yeah, you fucking dickheads. So how the hell do we fix it? And this brings us perfectly into the next segment, which I think that you guys are gonna like. We're gonna add this little tag bit on potentially. Uh, Basically, we're gonna call it the pitch, where after we rant on about some shit that's been pissing us off, we actually try to come up with some fucking solutions. Try to put these big thonkers to use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we get your reaction, so you guys can kind of interact with us a little bit more on the show. So let us know on brentos.com if you're not a member. Sign up and message us personally on brentos.com/Tyler and EJ. And, hit us up, let us know what you think. But basically, Tyler, what do you think that we could do to get rid of some of this fucking over packaging?
Well, I mean, we'll start it off with just like ordering shit online. All they got to do is put it in a package that fucking fits. Just you ain't got to don't put a small ass item in a big box with all this fucking wrapping.
That's a
You could
fact.
you could put it in just like a padded mailer or put it in a smaller box. Like
Yeah,
it's not that hard. Maybe have a specific size box for like every item. I don't know. That might be
maybe
that might be an idea.
maybe instead of all this plastic wrap and cardboard and shit, or not plastic wrap and the fucking zip ties and all that bullshit, the bubble wrap and shit. Maybe you fucking get specific cardboard fucking inserts, because you know how they have the plastic ones and the styrofoam ones that just hold the shit in place. They have the
Yeah.
cardboard ones too. You just get specific ones of those, and then when you throw it away, it's all biodegradable. You could throw that shit in a fucking blender and throw it in mulch.
Actually, I just got another great idea for the online shopping thing. Everybody likes opening gifts at Christmas. Well, most items are fucking made in a box anyway. If I order a PS4 controller, this controller's coming in a fucking box.
Yeah.
So does it need to go into another box? Probably not. So here's an idea, Amazon. Just put some wrapping paper on my fucking PS4 controller box, put the fucking label on it, and send that shit to me.
Or make the Amazon boxes reusable for fucking gift boxes.
That's an idea.
Make it in a design where you can open it up easily and then reuse it. Instead of recycling it, throwing it away, you could fucking use it for a box, for a gift box.
Fuck yeah. I like that idea.
Hell yeah. And what
People,
about the fucking plastic use? How the hell do you fix the plastics and shit?
paper.
More paper.
Yeah, I would just like pack boxes with paper. That's what we did at Staples.
What do
The
you
fuck.
where do we get the paper from? We gotta cut down more forests.
Oh fuck. Mm. Well, I don't know. I guess we can't do paper then.
Uh, we gotta recycle more paper.
You can make paper with the recycled cardboard.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can recycle all the plastic that we've been using and turn it into fucking mesh or some shit. Okay.
Yo, here's something. Fucking recycling needs to be more accessible to everybody
Yeah. Yep.
because I mean, there was no fucking like recycling truck that came around where we were at, or not where I was at, but
Yeah.
like down here, so like we recycle now. But before, like I'll be honest, my dad was burning the shit.
Fair
That
enough.
like that ain't good for the environment. But there was no fucking recycling truck. We didn't even have a fucking garbage truck. Like, what do you do? Burn it.
Yeah.
So I think that recycling should be more accessible.
That's fair
everyone.
enough. Yeah, I feel like that should be just as accessible as garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like people should pay more directly for how much trash they make, because just to like help reduce it.
Yeah.
Like if you were responsible for like per weight, for like per 50 pounds that you put away in trash, that you had to pay a fine or some shit like that, then you would make way less trash.
But
You'd
also,
also you'd probably also buy less food.
but counterpoint to that, then you just have people burning shit so that they didn't have to pay so much to get rid of the trash. They just burn their trash instead.
You're not gonna have that option in more densely populated areas too, though.
Okay, that's true. I mean, you couldn't burn shit here, but then you'd just have people like using. They'd like go to Staples and use the Staples fucking garbage bin.
Yeah.
Which
You
honestly, I
have
don't even see anything wrong with that.
you'd have more people fucking buying locks for their fucking trash cans.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, you'd have to like, if it was like in an area like this, you'd probably have to have like your fucking address on like your
Yeah.
garbage can, because the dude across the street could put his can in your yard, and then like you'd be paying for his can,
Yeah.
you know? So you'd
Yeah.
have to. That'd be a pain in the ass.
And
It's an idea though.
I don't know.
Definitely recycling needs to be more accessible, and this has nothing to do with anything. But I don't think that there's any reason for there to be areas where you can't get internet in 2020.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Everybody should
There's
have access to internet.
and cell service.
And yeah, there should
Like
be no dead zones anywhere.
yeah, like honestly, we don't have a geostationary or freaking satellite that could just get a cell service and internet everywhere.
And also, why is it fucking so expensive? I mean, it's not like crazy expensive. It's like $50 a month, but like still, I don't think it should be that much.
Yeah, because like the thing's already up there making money for you. You'd think that after a while it'd be worth it. It would have paid itself off, right?
Yeah,
That the money would start to code, or the worth would be starting to go down or whatever. But nah, they keep on charging up the ass for it.
like bro, what are internet companies like? What do they need the extra money for?
The people to maintain it, putting up cell towers, I guess.
I guess.
Now
I don't.
5G's rolling out, so
I
people
think
are putting
internet.
up.
I think internet should be like $20 a month.
Yeah, honestly, it should be cheaper, at least. So like, I would think that internet companies would have tried to undercut each other by now, because I don't think that upholding the fucking service, especially now that so much freaking like of the customer service side is automated, you don't even have to have receptionists anymore.
Yeah,
And then you have the website, which like directs a whole bunch of other flow. And then yeah, the freaking satellites are already up there. They've been making money for you, so like, why are you charging so much?
the price should be going down, not up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking terrible. Anyways, maybe we just don't know how the internet works. You got anything else to fucking? You got any other fucking fixes, bro?
I got nothing else to add, man. I'm about ready to fucking hop back on Siege.
Yeah, I think we could wrap this up. Yo, this has been a fucking banger of an episode. Touched on OBJ's fucking shit fetish. We touched on the fucking Nelk boys and Simon and Dan. We're coming up with world solutions for fucking pollution. World solutions for the pollution. Hell yeah.
Oh
That's
man,
going in the
that's in the
title.
title.
Hell
Hell yeah.
yeah. Anyways, people, let us know what you think about our ideas for fixing recycling and overpackaging. And do you like conspiracies or just random pranks, definitely check out Nelk Boys and Simon Dan on YouTube. Shout out to Sky again for social media shit. Tyler, you got some shit to say?
Man, just keep on the lookout for our new fucking social media pages when they come out. Make sure you guys go fucking run all that shit up. You guys know the fucking drill.
Brendos.com, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Check it all out.
Do all the shit and let's fucking keep it rolling.
Hell yeah. Throw that motherfucking outro.
Beat go off? Hey. Hey, I love it, then my heat go off. Bang. I heard he do that sneaky talk. I heard he was a sneaky dog. I love this fucking fool, then I sneaky dog.
Captain, we are clear for takeoff. Damn, maybe I shouldn't say that with it being 9/11.